So what do you do when you crave delicious Chipotle? I want you to just pause this video and comment down below. Do you just drive on over to your nearest Chipotle, or do you make some yourself? All right, welcome back to the High Path channel, guys, where you'll find really simple, wholesome, healthy, plant-based meals that will help you step out of the comfort zone. You'll also find lots of tips and tricks on homesteading as well as desert gardening along the way. All right, so let's get back to Chipotle. We don't have a Chipotle nearby, so our option is to make it at home. So when we make it, we make everything from scratch. We make the guacamole, the salsa, the beans, all of the good stuff. So let's get in the kitchen and let's make some Chipotle. We started browning some of our aromatics. We have some cumin seeds, oregano, onions, and garlic in our pot. We also put in our soaked beans. These are just black beans soaked overnight into our pot with all of the browned aromatics. It is very important to brown your onions and garlic and seasonings, especially your herbs, because you want to bloom them. You want as much flavor in your food as possible. You can use any seasonings you would like. We use some cumin seeds, oregano, some garlic powder, salt, some paprika, and chili powder. We don't particularly measure our seasonings because really just measure with your heart. You put as much as you would like. If you want it more smoky, you add some more chili powder and paprika. If you want it a little bit more garlicky, add as much garlic as you want. You are in charge of your food. We don't really believe in measurements because everyone's taste buds are different, so measure how you think you would like this food and taste as you go. This is one of our secret ingredients. It is just a dash of cinnamon. Trust me, it doesn't add a sweetness or anything. It's not weird. It adds a little bit of a, what is that kind of thing? Trust me, just add some. You're gonna cook those beans for a little bit, maybe 5 minutes or so, just so the flavors are all melding together. And we're just going to add some water, bring the whole pot of beans up to a boil, and you're going to cover it and put it in the back burner for, it could be all day, it could be an hour or two. Just cover it and put it on about medium to medium low heat. Definitely check it every once in a while, give it a stir, and add some water if needed. Now let's move on to the sauces. We are adding some cilantro, red onions, some tomatoes, and garlic, and we are just going to make a very simple salsa. We have the kids here helping her out. They chopped up everything. They're putting everything into a food processor, and we're just going to zip it up. Don't forget you need to add some salt, a little bit of lime juice. We like about 2 limes for the salsa, or you could use fresh lemon juice as well, and maybe a little bit of garlic powder. We like our food very garlicky here, so you can put that in there if you would like. If not, you don't need to. Salsas are so easy to make. Even the kids can make this themselves. They just know these are the star ingredients. You're going to use your tomatoes, of course, onions, garlic, and the cilantro, along with some lime juice, some acidity, and salt. Here we're just adding some lemons because we were out of limes, and we're just going to blend it and taste it along the way. Cooking should be a fun process, and just trust in your instincts, trust in your taste buds. You'll know when you taste it that you need some acidity, some salt, maybe some spiciness. You'll know. Now the same thing goes for your guacamole. Israel is here helping make some guacamole. We have ripe avocados into the same food processor with the same ingredients basically. It's red onions, cilantro, some lime juice or lemon juice, salt, a little bit of garlic, and blend it up. You can hand mash this for a coarser, thicker consistency. Now instead of cooking some rice, we're just going to start a pot of quinoa. I personally think that quinoa is the best rice alternative. It doesn't have too much of a nutty taste. It is the perfect blank canvas for anything you serve it with. Plus, quinoa has a lot more protein. To make a dupe for Chipotle's cilantro rice, we're just going to add some fresh chopped cilantro as well as a little bit of lemon juice into our quinoa. We're going to mix it up. You can salt it if you like. We didn't feel like we needed to, and it was really delicious. We suggest that you add all of your herbs and your seasonings while the quinoa is hot so it absorbs all of that delicious flavor. Of course, we're going to give it a taste. We taste everything that we cook just to make sure all the seasonings are right. Now on to the tortillas. We're not going to use your regular flour tortillas. This is made of red lentils. This is just soaked red lentils soaked overnight. We're going to add all of the soaking liquid as well as the lentils into a high-powered blender. Now we've made this lentil wrap in a previous video I'm going to link in the description box down below. And we really wanted to make another batch of this to try on our Chipotle burritos. We're just going to add some seasonings. I will have all the ingredients listed down below for these specific lentil wraps. After adding all of your seasonings, we're just going to blend it up and it will become this nice pancake-like consistency that you're going to cook on a griddle, or you can use a cast iron skillet as well. We like using our griddle because it is larger. We can make 2 at a time. You're just going to pour it out like a pancake and spread it out thin as you would like with a ladle or anything that you can find. Once you see that the tops are cooked and it's not very wet, then you'll know it is cooked and it is time to flip. On a 350-degree griddle, you just cook each side for about 2 to 3 minutes. So Chipotle also has this peppers and onions that you can add to your bowl or your burrito. Well, instead of just peppers and onions, we added some mushrooms for some more bulk to the meal. We added some seasonings. We added paprika, cumin, oregano, maybe some Italian seasoning, garlic powder, and we sauteed that, and that came out totally delicious. It added such nice flavors to the burrito. Just try it. Checking on the beans, and once they are tender, they are done. This is our homemade Chipotle bar, you guys. We had our lettuce, our sauteed mushrooms, peppers, onions, our homemade salsa, our homemade guacamole, and our home-cooked delicious, very good for you beans and lentil wraps. Hi, welcome to Chipotle. What can I get for you? I am just kidding. I am here just making my own burrito. I started with some beans. I'm going to add some of the lettuce here. I obviously need all of the toppings, so I'm going to add everything. I added a layer of the mushrooms and peppers as well. Then a layer of our homemade salsa. We made it a little bit spicy. I forgot to take out our cilantro lime quinoa, so I am just adding a layer of that as well and some delicious guacamole. Are you satisfied with this? I mean, come on, who wouldn't be? Let's show you how the lentil wraps held, because they held up perfectly. This is me rolling the burrito, rolling with the homies. All right, I just had to. If you guys know where this song came from or what movie this is from, let us know in the comments. I know you know. Here is a big old burrito that I made for myself. It was huge. I had to really dislocate my jaw to bite on this and taste it for you guys, and it was bomb diggity. It is totally worth making it yourselves. It is cheaper and so much healthier. So Chipotle is so simple to make at home. It's so much healthier, so much better ingredients. It was worth it. We hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure that you subscribe to our channel for more content like this. And we will see you next week on another video. Bye guys.